Hello, old gays. I don't know what's going on. It's Monday. It's my old gay day. I've been out of town until today, and I haven't been online in all that time because where I went there was no internet. I know! It was quite a shock to the system, but I learned that you can live without the internet. If I walked like 2 miles to the end of the road, I could get service on my iPhone and go online too, and I did a couple of times do that, but you know, 2 miles is a long way to walk for the internet both ways, there and back. But I did that. But I don't know. I don't even know. I got back today and I actually fell asleep. And then I don't even know. Are the old gays still going? Are we still up and running? Are we still there? I'm just gonna put this up, and then I'm gonna go check it out because I'm a little delirious. You know, airport stories. The older I get, because this is the 5 Old Gays channel, so you know, the older I get, we should all begin each little story with the older I get. But the older I get, the less I can really deal with traveling in the airport, and I'll just relay one little story that happened to me this morning when I was at the airport. It was early. I had to leave the house where I was at like 3 in the morning, and it was a 2-hour drive to the airport, and then blah 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 blah. So I get there. I'm all checked in. I flew on Virgin America, which I don't know how I feel about that airline. I'm not sure. The jury's out. I don't like their little outfits. You know, it's very. I just don't like the little. I want my stewardesses to look like stewardesses, not like they belong in some corporate. I don't know. Never. But that's not what I'm talking about. I went to get a cup of coffee when I got to the airport. I was in line at the Starbucks in the airport, and I bought these new headphones for myself because if not for me, for who? And I had these headphones on, and I wasn't really aware of what was going on around me because it was early. I need coffee and blah blah blah. And then I feel there was this little hand reaches up and kind of grabs my arm, and I didn't know there was a child standing behind me. And I turn around and I look, and there's a grown woman on the floor on her hands and knees pulling my arm. I'm thinking, did this woman faint? And I just was so oblivious I didn't even notice. But no, she was trying to get my attention, so I moved the headphone off my ear and I looked at her like, what the hell? And I might have mentioned this somewhere in my YouTube life in some video before, that I'm not someone you want to talk to in public. I'm not the person. I try to... And more people talk to me in public. I don't know what it is. For years, especially all the years I lived in New York, no one would ever come up and say a word to me, but talk to me now. It's... Anyway, so she's pulling my arm, she looks up at me, and she's holding a penny in her hand, and she says, I found this penny on the floor, I'm giving it to you. And she put it in my hand, and I'm like, first of all, a penny is nothing. A penny is like, pennies are annoying. Giving someone a penny is like, oh, I found some trash. Here, take this trash, and now I'm stuck with the trash. I said, no, I don't want this penny. And then she got angry that I wouldn't accept the penny that she found and gave to me. I'm like, why is she on the floor giving me pennies that she found? It was so strange, and it was bizarre. She yelled at me, and then I just kind of ignored her. Thought she was a crazy woman at the airport. She was. Alright, well, this is going to be the end of my video. I'm not even going to edit it. Just going to put it out there. I'm back. I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea. Who knows what is happening in YouTubeville. The old gays still going? Are we still up and running? Are we still there?